everybody, Douglas Shea here, and welcome to another episode of Douglas Disney Movie Reviews. Since Thanksgiving's tomorrow, it's time to move on to the middle film in the Tinkerbell franchise. Released to television on November 19th, 2011, the movie is Pixie Hollow Games. In Pixie Hollow, the fairies are getting ready for the Pixie Hollow Games, while Rosetta, voiced this time by Megan Hilty, is growing flowers. Another garden fairy named Chloe, voiced by Brenda Song, is carrying a rock, which she drops into a mud puddle, and Rosetta gets covered in mud, which she doesn't like.
Get it up, get it up, get it up, get it up, get it up! Thank you. You're afraid of dirt? And you're a garden fairy?
Ironic, isn't it?
I love your rock.
Chloe says she's training for the Pixie Hollow Games, and Rosetta tells her that the garden fairies have never come close to winning.
We bring beauty to the world. That's what we're good at.
Well, why can't garden fairies be just as good as everyone else? I mean, this could be the year the losing streak ends. It would make history, and I, for one, think we can win.
We can win. If no one else shows up.
Suddenly, another garden fairy named Fern, voiced by Zendaya, then says it's time to choose who will represent the garden fairies in the games. Chloe has already volunteered, and now it's time to see who her partner will be, and it's...
Rosetta!
May? No. There must be some mistake here. Let me see that. See, that says Rosita. Rosita, where are ya? Rosita!
It's you.
No, but I can't! Just pick another...
Yours is the only name in there.
What?
You've weaseled your way out of this every single year, Ro. It's your turn.
Well, that's only because...
You heard her. She doesn't want to do it. Are you sure there isn't anyone else?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Fern, what about you?
I did it last year. Slipped in slug slime and separated my septum.
Or Lilac? I swallowed so much mud on tug-of-war. I sprouted weeds out my nose. Or Ivy? Trampled by my own frog. Thanks for bringing it up. Rosetta, you made her cry. Great job, Rosetta.
So Rosetta reluctantly agrees to do it. Later on the first night of the games, Clank and Bobble, voiced once again by Jeff Bennett and Rob Paulson respectively, who are the commentators, introduce the teams.
Fast flying fairies, soar!
The Animal Fairies! Our very own Tinker Fairies! The Dust Keeper Fairies! Dust Keeper Pride!
Hey, Terrence, nice legs!
The Music Fairies! The Light Fairies! The Garden Fairies!
When the garden fairies enter, Rosetta's wearing a dress because she doesn't think that she and Chloe will make it past the first event.
If I'm gonna look bad, I'm not gonna look bad. Know what I mean? Nope. Oh, don't worry. We'll do a makeover on you later.
Yeah.
The last team introduced is the Storm Fairies, Rumble and Glimmer, voiced by Jason Doley and Tiffany Thornton respectively, who have won the past few years.
One for the thumb! One for the thumb! One for the thumb!
The games begin, and the first event is leapfrogging. All the teams are off to a great start except the Garden Fairies, who are still at the starting line since Rosetta's refusing to sit on her frog.
I am not putting my petunia on that slimy thing.
But the race has started.
Oh, I don't even want to touch it. Please. I can't.
Sit on the frog!
All right. Ugh. I'm just gonna hover. Hold on. Oh, no.
Oh, the garden team seems to be having a wee bit of trouble.
Well, perhaps they're waiting for the right moment. Out of my way! They're not doing much of anything. Oh, they've made a move. Oh, Bubble! There's been a crash!
The Animal Fairies win, then the Garden Fairies cross, and since the Healing Fairies didn't finish, Rosetta and Chloe are still in.
Did you hear that, Ro? We're still in it. We're still
So after one event, the animal fairies are atop the leaderboard.
The next day, the next few events take place, including Dragonfly Water Skiing, Twig Spheres Mouse Polo, and the Teacup Challenge. All of which the Garden Fairies make it past, but at the Snail Slime Slide, Rosetta walks down the edges.
Rosetta, you have to go down the slide.
I am.
Yes, but it's faster if you get in the slime.
No. I'll just meet you down there.
But if we don't finish together, it doesn't count.
Chloe, I want to, but I just can't do it.
Oh.
Oh, bad luck for the garden fairies.
But they're still in the final event, aren't they, Bubble?
Aye, but now they'll start in last place, and no one has ever won it from last place.
Once she makes it down, Rumble humiliates her.
You really made Rumble laugh. All that bumbling and stumbling just so you wouldn't get dirty?
Get lost, Thunderhead.
I mean, of all the Garden Fairy failures, this has got to be the most humiliating one of all time.
What's your point?
My point is, Garden Fairy should just stick to being pretty. That's what you're good at. But hey, that's what you've been doing.
Oh, Chloe, I just...
Don't blame yourself, Rosetta. You did everything you could.
Well,
Guess I'll go get cleaned up for the final event tomorrow. If we're gonna look bad, we don't want to look bad, you know?
Oh.
The next day for the final event, Rosetta shows up wearing a sports uniform.
Rosetta? Is that you?
Chloe, I owe you an apology. You didn't need a makeover. I did.
Wow.
I finished the modifications we...
Whoa. Rosetta, you look amazing.
Thanks, Tink.
You guys modified our cart?
I went back and studied the Derby, and I have a plan to win this whole thing. Now, are you ready to dig down deep?
Oh yeah, and break the streak. Ow.
The final event, which is a car race, then starts, and the Fast Flying Fairies take the jump.
The Fast Flying Fairies bite the Pixie Dust!
The Dustkeeper Fairies take the pond.
Oh, the Dust Keepers are out too! That's not pretty.
And the Garden Fairies take Mudslide Mountain.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Now! It's time to get dirty. We need more power. Got it. Downshift. Downshift. Now push. Push.
They pass the Storm Fairies and have taken the lead, but then Rumble cheats by using Glimmer's lightning power to make the Garden Fairies crash.
Oh! We came so close! Let's cross that finish line.
Let's do it.
So Rosetta and Chloe cross the finish line and they win, since even though Rumble crossed the finish line first, Glimmer wasn't with him, which doesn't count.
Rosetta, you have made me so proud to be a garden fairy.
We never could have done it if it wasn't for you, Chloe. Is my mud running?
Nope.
And that was Pixie Hollow Games. My thoughts? I loved it! In the end, even though it's only about a half an hour long, Pixie Hollow Games still lives up to the features. I give it a perfect rating of 5 gold stars. Well, that's it for Pixie Hollow Games. Be sure to join me tomorrow when I'll be reviewing the next film in the franchise. And if you enjoyed this video, then please tell your friends about me, leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
Just let nature have its way. Let your little flowers bloom where they may. If you dig down deeper under the ground, you gotta dig down deeper, girl, you can. If you're wanting to win, then you better begin to dig down. You can keep things as they've always been. Enjoy